Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Oi, oi! Well, go on, my reckless delegation. Well, go on. I hope everyone is good inside. I hope everyone's feeling nice, feeling good. Rasmus Højlund hit the Suiii, people. Rasmus Højlund, purple patch, incoming. Oh my God! Rasmus Højlund trying to find the back of the net when, listen, he knows. At a great time. Europe, we got big games. Lyon. Rasmus, if you can now go and get a light 6 to 7 goals in this time. Wait, we need more. I need like 8 goals. 8 goals in this, like, this part. I'm here for it. I need that. Take us to the finals, Rasmus. We need you to be hitting the back of the net. Decent goal, hits the Suiii. It's a big conversation. Let's go and find out. By the way, it is called today. It's international break. Not a lot going on. Why not? Let's see what it's saying. Rasmus said his 7-year-old in him just went crazy. Like he's a Ronaldo fan growing up. Here you go. I didn't celebrate like that to make fun of him or anything like that. Cristiano had such a big impact on me and my career. For me, scoring a game against him and against Portugal is huge. So, yeah, he was just gassed. It's mad. When I kind of believe, because Rasmus supports United, innit? And there's no way you support United, Rasmus' age, Ronaldo had to be someone that you just loved to see and watch and play. I think when Townsend did it, he was trying to violate still. Matthias de Ligt. Wait, hold on 1 second. What was the score? 2-2 against Rotted. All the games went mad. Let's see what anything else. Yeah, it's just, listen. He hit the move. It is what it is. For me, no foul. For me, no foul at all. Tyler Dibbling to Man United. Tyler Dibbling, I'm interested in that player. I would like us to bring him in. I'm not going to lie to you. Bruno's work rate is phenomenal. Is there anything else that I need to talk about that's there? This is it. Man United will open talks with Tyler. I wouldn't mind Dibbling, you know. I'm hearing this nonsense about us going to sign Braithwaite for 50 million. Nah, not for me, mate. I need these cheaper players. There's this player called Kenan Yildiz. I don't know him. Is he serious? Streets, you know about him, plays for Juve. I don't know nothing about him. I won't even lie to you. Apparently, he could be sacrificed. That's the words that Demarcio used. I don't even know where he plays, like what position. Tyler, Joe Blackman, serious charges. 1-0 against. Open the lines. Well, listen, there's a lot to get onto. There's a lot to deal with today. We're not going to waste time as well. You lot know what kind of show it's going to be today. Start the court case. Absolutely. Yeah, I will drop the link. Let's go. We're not wasting time. First things first, we had Fartgate. We had Fartgate yesterday. Again, number 4. Do you just want to say what you did? Quickly, this is a serious baller. Do you just want to come clean? Thank you very much. Riri, yeah, you had to, yep. And I'm glad that you're here as well. Is Riri here as well? I'm gonna, you know what? Let's, I'm here as your defense. I've got defense. Pav. I've got 2 lawyers, bro.
Brother, if you think you're going down for anything, think again, bro. You ain't going down for nothing, bro.
Yes.
You know when you've got the person who gets off of everything on your defense team. So I'm here as your defense, for you, but I'm here as the prosecution against the captain for later.
No problem. And I'm glad you're here as well. Well, we can, I don't think this person's going to come clean because he's not here at the moment, but I'm just going to run the clip as well. Give me a second. Fartgate, part 4. You lot will see this and make up your own minds. Let's go.
All games were 0-1.
Wait, he's fighting. I'll run it back.
All games were 0-1.
Wait, he's fighting. Oh my God! Oh my God! Young Babs. Young Babs. No. Why always, bro?
Hey, brother needed pseudo cream after that one, blood.
That is mad. That's diabolical. That's diabolical.
Oh, yeah, that's nasty. That was a dirty, wet one, bro.
All games were 0-1.
Wait, he's fighting.
That one.
I'd said nothing.
One second. You gotta play the wire, bro.
All right, cool. So we have that situation yesterday. Also, I don't know if is Riri in the chat. Is Riri here?
It might be too early for her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like a time?
No, Riri's usually here. That's what I'm saying. 1 second, but I will run the video. I'll run the video of what Riri's mad at me for. I don't even feel like I should really.
Wait, why are you running the video? Yeah, someone message her in it so she can jump in the stream.
Yeah.
Because then she'll be like, "Oh, no one told her."
We need to do a crash as well. We need to do a crash. Let's
go. I'd be like, he's turning around. He's gonna get it.
Bro, yesterday, and I didn't realize that's the most I think there's more things likely than me and the Mohammed Singh, bro.
Yes, because right now the score says 0-0 and it's 1-0. What are you doing? You're supposed to be a serious YouTuber.
After this morning.
Oh God.
Bro, to combat the allegations, I started listening to the call to prayer music, fam. I just pressed down. Oh no, I can't even do the myself. I wanna. Hey, is that what I look like?
Go to operations. There.
Yeah.
R1 twice. That's it.
You lot had me out here as a woman.
And then pick the man.
No, what's wrong with
Hey, careful.
Hey, KZ.
You didn't even let me.
What's wrong with being a woman?
No.
I actually had no idea what character you were, to be honest.
Man said,
no.
Why are you so concerned?
I can't even say one.
You know you have a wife, right?
Why are you gay? Who's Mr. Should I call you Mr.?
What?
Why?
It's calm, man. It's calm. You can be
bro. Now at least, bro.
Why?
Right now.
I said, you got me as a woman.
That's the video.
Wait, is that it? Wait, hold on. Wait.
That last one.
Wait, Crash, hold on. Is that the video?
That's the video.
Hey, that's dead, fam. What kind of video is that?
Oh,
is that the video? No, Riri, do better.
I didn't want to be, but then Riri was trying to defend my man that was supporting Liverpool saying I respect his decisions yesterday.
Hold on. She wasn't trying to defend. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Like the charges should be reversed. The charges should be reversed.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Abs.
No, I want you to listen to Crash. Go on, Crash.
Nah, that's a lie, KG. You know she wasn't trying to defend me. She explained it multiple times. She was telling me to not say it.
Okay, I'm listening. Let me listen. They said we don't listen.
She was telling me not to say it in the chat. That's what she said. She never said she defended. She even vehemently, she said, I didn't agree with his opinion. Multiple times.
No, she said she understood. Yeah, she did.
She tried to protect you on multiple times. She warned you against it. She told you not to do it, and she also recommended that you don't do it publicly because she knew what would happen to you. She tried to protect you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not on.
She tried to tell you, bro.
No, bro, Rico crashed.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why is she on charges then?
Riri was giving
That's not aiding and abetting though.
Hold on. So wait, she held a ban for cussing my man. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Listen, this is all. You know what? I don't know. I just don't feel I remember seeing this from my man. This is all I know that we need to deal with.
Yeah, that's a mad.
You know what's even worse with Crash though is that I feel uncomfortable him being a United fan when this guy was preying on our downfall when Barca used to play us.
That's serious talk.
No, he wasn't playing on our downfall. He said he wasn't supporting. He wasn't supporting. Hold on. What did he say again? He wasn't a fan of football. Yeah.
So when Anthony scored,
he would be supporting Barca for United, but then
he only became a fan of Barca in the Neymar era.
Right. No.
Do you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Crash. I remember when you asked Crash, are you 10 out? And he said, no, I'm never a manager out. Even regardless of how bad they're doing, I will always want the manager to stay. I think he's an op. He must be an op.
Double agent.
Yeah, sleeper agent.
I said support any manager who's at the club, regardless.
Crash, I have a question for you.
What's the question?
Right, so your whole issue with Neymar causing your issue with PSG was because PSG bought Neymar off Barcelona, and that's the reason you hate PSG.
Wait, guys. What court is this? Because I don't know which one I'm in. Is this the KG one or is the Crash one? What are we doing?
Crash at the minute. Crash.
I don't know if I've got.
Because let's do this in segments. Let's do
deal with Crash. Let's deal with Crash.
There's nothing to do. If you lot want me to be dealt with in court for me saying I didn't want to play as a woman, I hear it.
No, there is no
case. Why can a man... Hold on. The questions I had, why can a man not be a man? Why has he got to be forced into being someone else?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, someone else will say something.
But what about you always misgendering Riri? This is like the second accusation of
the misgender thing. The misgender.
I can give reasons for that.
KG, how do you not often refer to Riri when you misgender her?
Bro,
question.
I was just trying to. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to do like, yo, one of the lads. I was trying to do one of the lads thing. I was trying to do like one of the lads.
She's part of the
What is the ratio? What is the ratio from men to women on this show? Who do you speak to generally? You speak to generally men. Let me finish.
Yo, we need order. Where's Judge Court?
Wait,
no, we don't want courts. We don't want courts, bro. The fraud.
Hold on.
Wait. Hold on. So, hold on. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't want to say madness. I don't mess myself up. All I'm saying is, I tried to do this whole, one of the lads thing. I made a mistake. I got it wrong.
KG, you were just trying to be inclusive.
Yeah, but is this not your second time?
It is. No, Kristen. I made a mistake with Kristen as well. I read the name and I made a mistake.
No, but KG, that just shows how you when you thought there was a woman in the community who you weren't that familiar with, you tried to include her in a separate occasion.
Yeah, but he didn't misgender Mark Endo, did he?
Mark End's a separate issue. Mark End is a separate issue. Let's just
forget Mark End. Forget Mark End right now.
And that guy still hasn't done his job, you know.
Oh, that name is not allowed to be said.
That guy still hasn't done his name, bro. Hold on, but let's get to the real shit because
hold on, KD, call Mark End quickly.
I'm
No,
not
no,
doing
no,
it.
no, no, no,
I'm not doing it. Now, hey, hold
We
on.
don't have time for that.
Can we now just make sure Crash does the wall thing, please?
Yeah,
because
please, get the
we're not getting back and forth with Crash. We've done this before. We've been here.
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna spin the wheel. That's why I was just waiting
The
for.
evidence is there.
I'm like, whatever, man. Let's just get to it.
So let's.
It's the fact that he said no.
It's a light charge. I don't know. You called
No,
Dr.
it's
NHS
the fact that he said
bro.
it's over.
Hold on, because Dr. she needs a case as well. Dr. NHS needs to come court as well. Remember her take.
Yeah. Dr. NHS as well. Yeah. Racism attack.
We got a backlog.
Hey, there's bare people who need to pull up. Hey, something pull up.
Wait,
You know what? Let's just do spin the wheel for Crash first.
Yeah, let's spin the wheel for. Let's spin the wheel at least. Let's just get on with my job.
We need to do a.
KG. Since this is court, you have to take it to the people first. I know, like,
you're right.
That's the only reason I'm in. That's the only reason I'm in here to say you have to take it to the people. You can't just be out here doing kangaroo stuff.
Yeah. You know what? And you always make sure this reckless delegation court works in the right.
Also, KG
is KG guilty.
And also with the Riri thing, you've got to wait till she's here to for the court thing. A bunch of men can't decide how a woman. Because that's it. That's
the point. You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
Correct.
Let's just say we have to put a time limit.
KG, I think you indicted yourself with that.
I disagree. No. I disagree. Bro, she said all men.
No.
She said, hold on. She said all men. Or what did she say about all men? Remember, yo. She said all men or something. I got offended, bruv. No, bro. No, I got offended. She was like, all you men don't listen.
All I'm saying is,
she generalized me, bro.
All I'm saying is, you guys can't agree or disagree how she feels. So that's all I'm saying.
Also,
you know what?
guys,
For the record, I want to say as well. I need to be in that group that's saying we can't say how women feel.
KG, let's make this
her mind, her choice. Yeah,
KG, let's do this.
You don't even know what to say.
Anyway, KG, I'm gonna stay in the background for impartiality. All right.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Wajid be a judge then to keep things in order?
Yeah, Wajid, you're the style. You're the stance.
Yeah,
if you're being impartial, Wajid, you might as well be the judge then, innit, and keep things in order.
Yeah, because you sound like you're serious. You're making sure laws. Wait, is KG guilty? What the hell is this shit? This lot love me to be in jail, bro. That's what they love, bro.
No, also, as Wajid is judge.
KG, you got to dismiss the poll because Ruby's not here. So dismiss the poll and then go to one sec before I go. Yeah, let's do this in segments. So Wajid, control it into segments, innit? Let's do this in segments. KG, write down all the people that's in court, KG, first. Crash in court. Write it down, KG. All the people that's in the court. Write it down. Do it into segments.
Right, here you go.
Because I need to go, but I want to watch this back.
Crash.
Yeah.
Joe.
Ruby lost, innit? Ruby's lost.
Ruby's not here, so we again to support and respect all women.
So write all of these people down, and then we do it
down. We could jot it down still. Dr. NHS Riri.
Joe Morgan, why are you laughing about all women being respected?
Joe Blackman, and then who else is there?
El Captain,
yeah.
Preem, also, as the chat said, you have your day in court as well left. No one's forgotten. Don't worry about that.
My day? What have I got to do?
Preem!
Wait, why am I in court?
Yeah, Preem, don't pretend
cool.
No, we tried with Preem, and then remember they said that he was here for no reason, something like that. Remember when they said
you had to shoot because you were running late. Don't you remember?
What happened with Preem again?
Yeah, what with me then?
Do you remember the charges Joe Blackman was on about him not phoning Flex?
Yeah, you didn't
but we sorted that out. No. Wajid, I'll be honest with you, we sorted that out, me and Joe Blackman.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, we did.
You were guilty before KG went running.
No, I wasn't.
The people voted guilty.
We can sort it out. We can sort it out right now. I can sort it out. We can call Joe and find out what's going on.
Okay, call Joe quickly.
Judge, do you want to?
I actually need to go. But quickly.
No, don't worry. You can go. We'll
no,
try you out.
No, call Joe because I need to talk to him. I want to talk to him within this before I go in.
Charge. He told us
Joe,
to play his team.
1 second. Joe, we're just making sure. 1 second. I need to connect this to the. Joe, we need to make sure of something. There you go. Just connecting to the roll. Joe. Hello. Is this Joe Blackman?
Hello.
Is this Joe Blackman, the guy that lost Clash of Clans yesterday?
That is the one and the same.
Okay, cool. Is this Joe Blackman, the guy that the whole team had a players revolt against?
Can you just ask the question?
The one and the same.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me ask the question. It's you and Preem. Is that solved? Is there a case there, or you said that you lot spoken? It's over.
What do you mean? We've spoken. It's over. If I have to go to court, bro, shouldn't he go to court for it as well?
So you're saying
so you haven't settled that off
court? Wait, Joe, Joe, what kind of fabrication is this, Joe?
Yeah, so much for spoken. It's over.
Wait, what? Okay, you know what? Cool. Let's put me last. No, it's okay.
We're listening. Hold on. Go on.
Right. All I'm saying is this, yeah. Just because someone has come and done what they were supposed to do doesn't mean that they didn't commit a crime. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Correct.
So you're saying he should be in court, is what I'm hearing.
Right.
But wasn't this dismissed on the other stream?
Okay, cool. As long as you could pull up for that part of the case, I'm happy to. We're trialing everyone.
Okay, no problem.
KG,
I need to go.
All right, thank you so much.
We also now need to add the fact that Preem tried to con the court.
Lying.
No, don't try it. No. Abs, don't try it. Don't try it. Don't you dare try that. No. Don't try it.
Free, don't talk no more.
We don't support liars in the camp.
Yeah. So now, can we move on, please? Let's just quickly do this. Let's not waste time. So in the sections, Preem said, "Nah, I want to watch the show back. This handling sections, and he's on trial as well, dickhead." All right, cool. Let's not waste time. Let's sort it out. So Crash, we're gonna sort out the Crash one. It was already went to the will already. Judge Wajid, you saw it go to the will already, yeah? Yesterday.
No. It's got to go to the people first just to confirm guilt or not.
Oh no, they already said I was guilty.
No, the people didn't say he was guilty. The people never actually said he was. The polls you ran yesterday were: do you hate more, United, PSG or Liverpool? Should there be a case? And do you and then something about there was never actually a poll in the chat for
There's a poll in the chat right now. I'm gonna quickly play. I'm gonna quickly show people what was said. His reasoning was they sold Neymar when he was young, and he didn't like that. That caused him to write this.
It was because PSG paid Neymar's release clause, and Neymar didn't choose to stay at Barcelona.
Yes, and then he wrote that bum Nunes, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's over. But he doesn't support F Liverpool always. This is what he tried to
out of interest,
I hate PSG more.
Out of interest, how many votes are we doing? Because we want this to be done quickly. So I'm saying
very
50
quickly.
Votes.
We need to be on point. You lot hit the vote. There's enough for people in here right now. Just quickly, hit that. I know it's not. I know you lot struggle with the like button. If we can, just as fast as you can. Should we get to? It needs to be fair. Always 100 votes. That's how it goes. And there's enough people in here to make that.
And you know what? It's like the same people are here every day. If you're here every day, then hitting the like shouldn't be a problem for you, man.
It's not that difficult to find the like button.
All right, cool. El Captain. Yep. We need to talk to you soon. All right, wicked. I'm glad that this is happening because we're dealing with this as fast as possible. 62 votes. Come on, people. Not long. Who took their vote away?
Is it up to 100? Is it up to 100 votes?
Yeah, 100 votes. We have to make sure again. One thing about it's not a kangaroo court. We're gonna make sure. Wait, why is it taking so long though?
Oh, just as they're voting, I wanted to bring up the clip that the little video that you lot put up. KG made a comment, and as Wajid is judge, I just want to bring this up. He referred to the call of prayer as a music. It's not a music, and I did find that very highly disrespectful. I just want to put that out there.
Now, I'm going to.
I'm going to be honest.
Can I quickly just suggest?
You know they have choir at some churches and stuff like that, so he could be referring to like a Christian church.
I'll cap. I'm gonna be honest. Another day for another time. I'm giving KG leeway after the fasting thing, and I did say. Right, so
yeah, I was about to say.
I did say if he ever brings up young Teps, my cousin, ever again, and Muslim all day, he's going to court.
Yeah, I'll be honest. We have used that video and that clip before to send him to jail, which is why he fasted.
Yes,
I don't know.
What do you call it? One? Yes, thank you.
I don't think we can use it second again.
Is El Captain trying to bring up? Is he trying to charge him dead?
Well, listen. No, listen.
Why are you throwing additional charges elsewhere?
He knows what he's done as well. Let's have it right. He knows what he's done, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm pleading guilty.
Shut the hell up because you brought the whole tournament into disrepute, bro. I don't know who put you on the team right now, bro, and I can't wait to deal with that. That's the part that we're all here for, bro, because guess what? We won a Classico that's now void, fam, because of you and Joe Blackman and other people in that team.
Well,
bro.
Actually, we'll discuss that afterwards.
Thank you very much. We're going to get to that, though. You
criminal. I'm tallying up.
I'm telling you now, yeah, what you lot did, yeah, and Joe Blackman, yeah, you, the core. Anyway, it's not even that part. We're getting close. One more vote, and we know what's going on. Yeah, Crash.
Mate,
yeah,
why are we
hold on. One more vote. Let's not waste time. 83%. He knew he was guilty, though. Wait, you lot.
I mean, I don't think I'm guilty, but I know you guys think
He
I'm
knew
guilty.
he was guilty, but in the eyes of reckless court, we need just to confirm.
There you go. What's he doing? He's not wearing the Liverpool shirt.
Hot chip three times on there, bro.
Take that Liverpool shirt off there right now. But I do like that PSG shirt, though.
Hey, KG. Can we take away the hot chip? Should only be for egregious situations.
All right, take away hot chip. It's only for egregious thing. Ooh,
yeah. This is severe, bro. This is severe.
I'm not supporting Liverpool, though. Oh my God.
Bro. Abs, you want to catch a face?
Wait. I just want to ask Abs, do you not feel this is egregious?
No. See what Joe did? That should be
Abs, you're lying. Abs, these man got a hot chip here for backing 10 up, but you're not willing to give a hot chip for someone supporting Liverpool in a game.
Actually, you know what, Pav? After what you've just said, run the hot chip, bro.
Yeah,
that's how you must go to court.
Run the hot chip. Run the hot chip.
Abs, that was close. Abs, he almost jumped into a Rico there, but luckily.
A Rico for what?
Luckily,
basically, I'm trying not to ruin the hot chip effect. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, the hot chip effect will never be ruined because it's powerful. It's powerful. It will always hurt. All right, cool. Let's go.
What we got there? Hot chip, PSG shirt.
Wait, what have we got? Yeah, Neymar shirt is funny as hell.
Oh, he needs to be.
Wait, hold on. I always say you can't wear the shirt of rivals. Is that even a wait? Go on, Handle. Who needs to make a? There you go. I always say that thing about the rival shirt, though. What are you lot saying? Because he doesn't rate PSG. Is it fair to make? I wouldn't make anyone wear a rival shirt.
I don't think it's fair. I think we should leave that part out.
Yeah. So what? What does he do then?
He's a Man United fan. We're not telling him to buy a Liverpool shirt.
Let's put some screen bands in. Let's put some screen bands in as well.
No, because he actually hates PSG like they're his big rival. Like, it's mad.
Okay, Crash. What shirt are you willing to buy?
Man, them wear PSG shirts as drip. To be honest.
Why must he choose? You can't choose.
No,
because you weren't gonna wear you weren't wearing the Nigerian.
No, yeah, exactly. John Morgan, people can't complain that other people can't wear shirts when other people have literally said I'm not wearing that.
Yeah.
Crash, what other sports do you watch? What other sports are you into? Like basketball, NFL?
Yeah, Crash talked to us. He's a Miami fan, and he said he hates.
No, that's not me. That was not me. That was Riri. That was not me.
Who do you
say? I don't watch. I don't watch. That was Antonio yesterday when you brought him in.
Oh, Antonio, yeah.
Just a suggestion as well. Just a suggestion as well. I think you should automatically be on Joe Blackman's Pro Club.
That's it. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to put on the wheel.
What was that? I didn't hear it. What did he say?
You have to join Joe's team.
That's
got to be one of them.
That's the one as well. That's
one, isn't it? Yeah.
Bro, that's actually a fitting punishment.
I've got an idea.
Yes.
So he won't wear a rival shirt, yeah, but he can get a Uruguay with Nunes on the back now.
Oh. You might be onto something. You might be
That
onto
is
something.
Uruguay with Nunes on the back.
Yeah, put that in the wheel. Put that in the wheel. Put on the wheel.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, put that in the wheel. Put Joe's team in the wheel as well.
Hold on, Wheeler. Because he's gone. Yeah. Wheeler. Yeah. All right, cool. Hey, great thinking there. Let's go. All right, cool. Hot shit. Let me share this. Brilliant. We're dealing with this really quickly. Here we go. Share screen. Joe's finished. Joe, what's Joe's
finished?
There you go.
Oh my God.
Who's on the shirt? What'd you say again?
Darwin Nunes, Uruguay shirt.
Nunes.
To be on Joe's, Crash has to be on Joe's team. On the
Hey, you're on call. You don't get to speak.
That's fine. Crash has to be on Joe's team for the next Classical. Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Don't worry. Also, do you want to put in a shirt with Suarez as well?
Let's not do
that one. For respect for Patrice, let's not do that one.
Yeah.
Wait, can he apologize? Is that too small?
Nah, that's too small, bro. Too small.
I mean, you have to put it on the wheel, but it's too small. So
why don't you put it with something? So
touch up an apology song.
Yeah, maybe
there is another eating challenge in it. Yeah, it's like this Icelandic fermented fish, and it stinks so bad, bro. No, I'm making bots do it. I'm making bots do it for his racismo charge.
Wait, someone said crate challenge.
What?
Crate challenge.
No, because people getting mashed up and mashing up their whole castles and that. I like that. Hey, wait, hold on. What else then? Is there any more wait, hold on. How do you find
put some stream bands in there, bro? 10 and 15.
Oh yeah, you always put stream bands. Yeah.
Memberships?
Yeah. 5 stream.
Crash, are you willing to donate memberships? Because it's obviously money, so let's ask him.
Yeah.
10.
How many memberships are you willing to donate, Crash? Just to
5. I don't think you should do more than
you could do the maximum.
No,
you're not dropping 200
No, 5 memberships.
Between 10 and 20 fine with you, or
no, 20 is
5 is sensible.
5 and 10. 5 and 10.
I don't care. It's a punishment.
Coming to that, KG, did you do all yours?
Huh? I'm still trying to do mine, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. And I bought 2 games like a crackhead. I just bought those games because I wanted to play, yeah. I spent like £100 on each one. Wait.
Yeah, you didn't even look for a sale of these games, did you? You just went straight to buying it.
And then I got mashed up on the game as well, bro. I tried to play Call of Duty last night on the sly.
I watched.
Oh no, we were all there.
Oh my God.
KG, you've got a live show coming up soon, right?
Yeah.
Some free tickets.
Oh, all right, let's speed up.
Free tickets. Yeah. Free tickets in my live. All right, cool, easy. I got free tickets in my live show.
KG, where's the PSG name out shirt?
No, we're not gonna put that.
We're not. All right, cool. 10 stream ban, 5 stream ban. Yeah, you lot, we're cool with this. Let's just shuffle it a few times. All right, let's go. I hope it's the Nunes international shirt, man.
Why is there so many hot chips?
All right, there's too many hot chips.
Nah, it's reason enough. This is a severe charge, bro.
Yeah,
this is worse than you lot.
This is true.
And with that Darwin Nunes shirt, you have to wear it for a whole week, Crash.
Yeah. On streams. Well,
I'll take it.
Are we spinning it once? Are we spinning it once?
Once. Sorted. He's sorted.
Would you like a respin, Crash?
No respin. He's done. He's good. Crash, big up.
No, I'm good with it.
Glad we sorted that one out. Now let's go on. This is why we're here. This.
Onto the criminal.
Let me play it now. Because this bitch, yes, excuse my language. I had to call it that.
It's valid.
We asked this question. Joe fielded an ineligible player.
Was it that African driller?
Who was African driller? Joe, who is that player?
Who is African driller?
Everybody's ineligible.
Are you telling me the twins? Twins that Man United?
Someone told me. If someone said I feel an ineligible player, then tell me who.
We're gonna find out.
Joe, I have a question. Yeah.
El Captain was a manager, I'm sure.
El Captain was El Captain. Then was he the player?
Yeah, remember he got sent off.
What the fuck, bro?
So sorry, Joe. Did you play El Captain in your team?
In the last match, yeah, the third one.
Oh. Did he play in the second game?
Did he play in the
Did
second game?
you play in the second game?
You know he did.
Oh, yes, he did.
You know the answer. You know the answer.
Yep. Charges.
Someone actually tried to tell Joe Blackman this, and he didn't.
Wait.
So you knew, and you tried to lie. That's another charge.
Abs. El Captain might have played against your team.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
El Captain may have played against your team.
Hey! So this Classico is void.
No, it's bigger and deeper.
Yes,
I'm hearing. Wait, so let me get this right. Did El Captain play against Team Cream when they were desperate to win and get through? They only need to beat you. Did he play in that game?
He did.
He played. Okay.
Oh my God.
Hey, can I say that I wasn't part of the second or the third game in it, but El Captain was there for the second game, took my spot. He was there for the third game, but he's also been in our group chat all this time, knowing that he wasn't part of our team.
No, but let me just preach on Joe for a minute. I told Joe months ago, weeks ago, El Captain isn't eligible. KGO Chargers, don't play him. Consistently, I've told Joe this for weeks, and he's not listened to me. I've added him multiple times, told him weeks, multiple times.
God.
Sorry, just to add, there are 2 ineligible players.
No, there's another video. It's Reckless Ballers that I feel for the most, and my team.
No, KG, because they played him in their first game. Huh? They played him. They played El Captain in their games too, bro. So if I'm getting charged,
who are you talking about?
Are you trying to tell me El Captain didn't play for your team?
El Captain never played for our team. Crash played for our team, and we sorted that out. El Captain never played for our team. Absolutely not. Don't mix our team with what?
Did you play for Reckless Ballers?
The Reckless United, yeah. I accept the charges.
No, Reckless Ballers.
On bots.
Did you play for Prim's team?
No.
No, he said. Wait,
No. Joe, you're finished. Joe, you are finished.
Another thing to bring in, I think Joe's played another ineligible player.
voicemail.
How many?
I think Christian.
No, not again. All right. So before anything, before anything, I got to shout out Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta, big up, bro. Hey, and then again, the Crash. He didn't waste no time. Soon as the charge was dropped, he was there, bro. Oh my God! No long thing, no marking, bro. Straight away, handled business. But now,
Can I quickly address the court into
about Joe
Blackman?
Yes, you can.
So, on the Christian charge, Joe has stated he didn't even know Christian was part of our team. He just saw him in the group chat and thought, "Oh no, he must be a part of our team. He's in our group chat," and then continues to play him.
He's a liar. He knew he was the manager.
He played against Preem's team. Joe Blackman got Christian to play against Preem's team.
Wow.
Abdi didn't play against him. El Captain didn't play against Preem's team, but El Captain played against your team. So Joe has used 2 ineligible players across 2 matches, or across 2 different fixture lists to help the team.
Okay, this is a shambles. So I was going to say, because if he played El Captain against you lot and then still lost, I was going to say, you know what, that still counts. But now he's saying that he played ineligible against us. Now the whole thing is collapsed.
He played
wasn't
Christian. He played Christian.
Not drafted.
And bear in mind, KG, this guy already owes us a hot chip challenge, an ice bucket challenge, which we have not seen for months.
No hot chip. Just
Hey,
that
he owes
bucket.
us the ice bucket challenge. This was months ago.
Hey, but
And he's now put the whole tournament.
It's looking kind of Mark-ish. Wait, so
Now
let
put
me
this whole tournament to crash.
he collapsed this whole tournament. He did collapse. So let's wait. Hold on. I can't believe
This is
what I'm hearing.
116 charges, bro. What are we waiting for?
KG, I do believe you were sent some evidence last night as well.
YJ, do we need to go to the people for this? Because I think this is hook, line, sinker. This is done.
Well, firstly, Joe needs to be in to defend himself if he wants to defend himself. You guys can't kangaroo court again.
Can I just
there needs to be some level of defense, as much as people in
Can I have my
disrepute
say
and all
on
that.
this? Being
And
as
then
a part of the team.
after that, it goes to the
Hold
people.
on, we need to listen to the judge. He said Joe needs to be in here. I understand that. Totally understand that and respect that we're doing this. Yeah. So now,
KG, can I have my say of what's been happening in this thing?
Sorry, guys, I need to add one more. Is there a video of him quitting the team and stopping the stream yesterday as well?
That was dark, bro.
Because that was the start of everything, by the way.
Can I just address because Joe's not here? Can I address my case? Like, can we get my case?
We have to hear from you. We need to hear.
So can I address the court?
Yes, you can. Go ahead. There you go.
Okay. So, Judge Wajid, I present myself to the court, and I am pleading guilty.
I would like to ask him a question.
Can I make my statement before we go to the?
Yeah. Please do, Mr. El Captain. Please make your statement.
Yeah, statement first. We can ask questions afterwards.
So when we started this pro clubs, I was the manager of the delegates. I was put in the delegates group chat. That was the first season of pro clubs. Yes. Then when we done the redraft, I was the manager of Reckless United. So I got kicked out of delegates and put in the Reckless United group chat.
Yep.
The third season, Christian was manager. So I wasn't a player and I wasn't a manager. I want to address that.
You wasn't a player, wasn't a manager, because Christian's the manager. So how did you end up with the team playing?
So when I was, like I said, I'm guilty, so it's my
Hold on.
No, KG, let me ask a question.
Yes.
John, please, because I have a big question, because I wasn't here for 7 weeks. These men knew I was in India for 7 weeks. I come back. I played 2 games throughout this whole time, one in India and one yesterday. I didn't even know what was going on until Connor put in the chat that El Captain wasn't even part of the team. I was like, bro, who let this man play the games? El Captain, who gave you permission to join the squad when you wasn't a actual on the field player? Who gave you the permission?
You was never drafted, mate. We have the draft list. You were never drafted.
El Captain,
that's available to everybody.
Well, it was just I was on the group chat.
No, that's not the question. We know you're in the group chat, but who gave you the permission to play as part of the team?
Well, as Joe's the leader.
No, did Joe say it? But did Joe say it? Did Joe say that you could play?
Well, he brought me on, no?
No, it's not the point of you being in the group chat. If you got brought in the group chat, no. If you got brought in the group chat, as the manager, did Joe at any point say to you that you can play with the rest of the squad?
He didn't say that specifically.
So he didn't say it, but you put yourself and brought yourself into the lineup.
Let me ask a question here. No. Let me
wait, hold on. Parliamentary proceedings, please.
Can I respond to that once you guys are finished?
Let me just address a point to El Captain. Let me ask El Captain a question. El Captain, on multiple occasions in the group chat, have I not added you and Joe Blackman stating El Captain cannot play, he was not drafted, KG will charge us, I know how petty this man is?
Let me add to this as well.
Can you wait? Hold on.
Were you not aware that you were not drafted? You were aware that I told you were not drafted for our team. You were not eligible to play for us, and that Joel Blackman and you were both aware of this before the matches even started.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not only that you knew that you couldn't play, you also put us in a difficult position, knowing that we would get our club and Joe would get cut charges, knowing that you shouldn't have been playing.
Pav. Sorry, I have to step in on this one. Yeah.
Yes.
It does not matter if Joe gave him the invite or not. Joe has been warned about it in the group chat. The moment El Captain stepped into that stream and went into the thing, Joe should have been wise enough to go, no, you can't play. Because Joe made the same mistake, slightly the same mistake pre-made. Hence why we ended up with Crash. So there's you can't take it away from Joe. It's on Joe.
And Joe got a player. Did he get a player as well? Did Joe get the beneficiary of that?
He got first team star from us because of it.
He got first team star from this situation. I'll never forget, and he was mad. Like, you know, were mad about Lee. Yes, I remember.
One second. To also add into effect, Captain, you previously stated that when you came into this whole scenario, you was manager for the delegates. At what point did you believe that you could be a manager and play a game of pro clubs? Because this has never happened before. So why do you feel that you're able to do this now?
But listen, he did say he's guilty.
No. When I was a manager for both teams, I did not play a game. It was only on the third season when I wasn't either one.
But you would say the rules have been set out clear that you're a manager. A manager doesn't put his boots on and play a match.
When I was, Bob, you're not listening to what I'm saying. When I was a manager for the first season and the second season, I did not play any.
But that's not the question.
No, but that's
you're not answering Abdi's question.
You know what? Let's get it right. He said he's guilty, lads. There's nothing.
Now everyone's just pulling our hairs for the sake of it. He said he's guilty. Just put the wheel out, and then we can have all this when Joe faces trial. Then you can ask all these questions.
Can I say something? Can I just say something quickly? So
go on, John.
The reason why I think that we mustn't just take his guilty stance, because we need to understand the severity of his guilt. Because it's easy for us to say he's guilty, and then we give him okay, he pleaded guilty. He has no plea deal on offer. He's guilty, and he must know how much.
He knows. He said that yesterday. He doesn't want a plea deal.
Bro.
KG's already on it.
Crazy. Sanchez.
By the way, he also has to stay on Joe's team for the next round.
Yep, on Joe's team.
Is he eligible now? Is he eligible now?
Yeah, he's eligible.
Wait, he's played.
John, the season's over. It's a brand new season. You can't ban him into the new season.
I mean, the season kind of got destroyed when Joel Blackman decided to commit crimes.
I'm not gonna lie. People on Joe's team could have said we're not playing if El Captain's there as well. I'm not liking all this Joe blame stuff.
No, watch it.
No. Joe's gonna send me off later as well.
I have to talk from the other side because when Crash
this is not hot chip worthy, is it? It's not hot chip worthy.
It is hot chip on there. People have had a hot chip for less, bro.
It's not hot chip worthy.
Nah, it is. Put one on there.
It's not hot chip worthy.
Put one hot chip on there.
There's hot chip being thrown around all the time for no reason. It's not hot chip.
Hold on to the community.
Let the judge. No, let the judge decide.
Parliamentary proceedings. Let's just have one person talk at one time. Why did you
on the judge? There you go.
Yeah, it's not a hot chip. All right, we're throwing this hot chip around for everything. It's not a hot chip.
Yes. Thank you very much. Cool. Let's go then. We need more things. I've got Clear Lake number one.
How about a hot chili?
Sancho's shirt, Joe's team.
Stream bands, membership, usual stuff.
5 stream, 10 stream. All right, cool.
El Captain, who when it comes to your nation's team, who's your country's biggest rivals in football?
No, you can't wear it right.
No, Somalia doesn't have a football team, but
they have a football team. Come on, man, don't disrespect your country like that.
But it's not like
KG. I don't know. Do not even bite. KG, do not put yourself in a charge. Don't put yourself in a charge.
No, they have a football team, but I don't know who their rivals are.
Okay, so which players do you hate the most when it comes to football? What's your most hated players?
I've got Sancho in there, bro.
No. There got to be others in the past.
Wayne Bridge.
I don't know.
Wayne Bridge, no? You love Wayne Bridge.
Who's ruined Chelsea?
Put Arsenal
You guys
apology
in the
on there.
comment are stupid.
You can't
That's
do
what
that.
I'm going to say.
You can't do that.
I'm not having anything Arsenal. No.
He's not doing. I would never do that, guys. I'm not making people wear rival shirts, bro.
No, I said
That's
put Arsenal apology on there for the amount of times he's come on here.
I'm not apologizing.
You have to.
KG, apology song.
No, I would take a hot chip. No, I would take a hot chip instead of doing
hot chip on there. Put the hot chip on there.
You heard what he said, KG?
No, the hot chip's there now because he said he'll have a hot chip instead. No, sorry. That's on you, Al Captain.
No, I've got them both there. Arsenal apology or hot chip. It's up to him.
I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing to no one, bro.
Right.
No, as in that Arsenal.
Hey, this is real Santolini. The real Santolini.
Sorry.
No, hell no.
KG, a video saying Mikel Arteta is the best manager in the league.
No, wait. I don't even care. Well, no, he's not gonna. That is perfect because the sorry song is brilliant, and I feel
like this.
Hey, is there anything else? Are we happy with this? Let's go.
That's enough.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's. Hey, what you lot want as a community? I want the Arsenal one so bad.
Hot chip, bro. Hot chip or the Arsenal one.
He doesn't need to be that way. Don't pick up anyway.
I want him on Joe's team.
I told you I'm not apologizing to Arsenal.
I want the Arsenal one so much.
Please, Joe's team. Please.
10th Street, man.
Can we also have a clause in there?
Would you like a respin? Would you like a respin?
Would you like it? No, we can't give a respin.
KG, can we add a clause in? If he violates his 10th stream ban, he has to apologise to Arsenal fans.
No, we're not doing that. Stream ban, let it go.
We can't. Hey, listen.
Hey, George is spoken. Next.
Captain, we move. We move. Hey, big up. What 10th stream? There you go. Let's Joe.
One sec, KG.
Yes.
To clarify the stream bans. Is he allowed to be in the comments?
Yeah, of course he is. He could be in the comments. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Let's go, Joe.
Okay, so I need to clarify this thing with Joe, right? Because for me, and Awajid, I need you to confirm. It looks like it's 5 charges altogether. So he's quitting the team within in the game.
If it's 5 charges,
I'm going to read it out for you. I'm going to read it out, Joe. Hold on. So he's quitting the team mid-game, ending the stream before the game's finished, playing Christian against Reckless Ballers, playing El Captain against Delegates, and then basically he ruined the tournament.
Christian also played yesterday, so he played against KG's team as well.
He played yesterday as well. Christian played yesterday.
Guess what?
So hold on one second. Out of those 5 charges, I would say I plead guilty to 3.
Okay, which one do you plead guilty to?
So hard-headed, man.
What one do you plead guilty for?
The last 3.
So
playing
you didn't quit
illegible
the
players,
team.
playing the 2 illegible players, and
Ruining the tournament.
Ruining the tournament.
Okay,
Those
so
are the 3.
we just need to go back, right?
You have a defense.
You didn't end the stream before the game was finished.
I did, but that game didn't count for shit, so I don't care about that.
Right,
KG,
I'm not pleading guilty.
Can I add evidence, please? We called Joe and said we called Joe and said this could be a monumental moment for my team because we could actually go invincible. Can you lot play your best, please? Did I not call Joe and say that? Did anyone hear me say that?
I heard you say that. That's why I'm surprised that what Joe said.
On our end, all Joe said to us was, "Let's just play the 3rd match." He didn't say that he wanted us to play our best team because I
wait. No, I said no. I said I want them to try because we could go invincible. I made it clear because I didn't want to. I wanted us to really enjoy winning that. And Joe decided it was no longer important to respect the competition, and he just quit.
Joe was all partway through the second match at halftime and we were 3-0 down or 3-1 down, whatever we were. Do you know what Joe went to us? He told us the game's over at halftime. He didn't.
Wait, hold on. Everybody, for our sponsors, we have to do this. 1 second. We're gonna take a quick break in intermission. It's really important. So 1 second, let's go to some people complaining in the chat about lack of football talk. Here you go. Here's a 10-minute timer. Let's quickly talk about football. Anyone think what Rasmus done was crazy yesterday?
Nah. He's been a
Yeah.
United fan since he was a kid. He played against
Yeah.
Ronaldo. He's seeing it and he just thought, why not? He scored a goal
Yeah,
against
He said
Ronaldo.
he done it out of respect, right?
done
So
it out
I'm
of
gonna
respect,
park that. I'm gonna park that and say, okay, you done it out of respect. But Rasmus himself, as a player, doing it is ludicrous with the season he's having.
I agree.
I have to support that.
Ludicrous with the
I
season
have to
he's having.
support that.
Like,
Because,
have some shame and self-respect. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Because on one hand, you have the player Rasmus, and one time you have like the fan.
Well,
Rasmus,
yes, someone said, when is it? So when is he gonna have a chance to do that again? That's a good question. You don't know when he's gonna score.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not his business to be doing it. One man is scoring 50 goals a season. The other one is not scoring for 30 games. Someone shouldn't be doing the celebration, bro.
And the fact that the club got rid of Ronaldo for Rasmus, this is absolutely nasty work from Rasmus, bro. Like, bro, you scored F4, bro. We got rid of Ronaldo for you.
I mean, Rasmus could do it again in the second leg. That's when Rasmus has his next chance in the second leg to do it again.
Listen, I think
The point is he won't score.
Do we hate Rasmus Højlund? Is Rasmus hated by the Man United fan base?
I feel like I feel like if United were having a better season, he won't get as much flack. But because we're doing
No, we can't hear you, John Morgan. John Morgan, we can't hear you as well.
Oh, sorry. Rasmus Højlund is hated by majority of the people here based on his output, based on his poor form.
I don't think it's personal.
There's an agenda. Hold on. There's an agenda, and we need to expose the agenda. But KG, I would say you have an opposite agenda. You are Højlund fanboy because, bro, you spoke about purple patch. You were speaking about 8 goals. So if we're gonna call out a negative agenda, we need to call you out, bro, because you're moving mad. We're talking about 8 goals.
I can't even hope they can get 8 goals.
How many goals do you have this season? How many goals did you have this season?
I need to reply to you, John. I need to reply to you.
KG, how many goals did Rasmus have this season?
I don't know. 4, 5. How many goals he got?
In the league.
2 goals, I think.
Yeah. Now you want him, and how many games? 29.
I want him to score in the Europa. Why can't he score a couple goals in the Europa? We need him, bro. We need him to score. What's wrong with everybody? Everyone hates when people
don't want our players to do well.
You know what's crazy? I feel like there's a group of fans that actually dislike Rasmus on a serious note. Like, it's actually like...
No, KG. There probably is a small percentage of people who have got a personal hate against it. But for me, you know me, yeah, I'm cutthroat.
Yes.
I will base it off performance. I do not care about your personal life or anything, yeah? If you're not doing it for United, you don't belong here. I think that's what most fans are like as well. Like, if you're not doing it...
It's not personal because I'm not going to lie. When I'm looking in the chat, I see also, here you go, Rasmus Højlund. I'm seeing also...
This is the new thing. This is the new thing. Like, people do now online because other people will do it. They copy them.
I don't mind if you guys call it controversial or not, right? The problem about our fan base is that we go through toxic periods on a lot of certain players, usually IC3 players, right? And the reason why there's an extra bit of spice with me with Rasmus is I'm watching all of you guys back this guy with so much energy that you didn't give to other IC3 players that were performing better, right? So my hate comes from that.
Underbelly. So he's a victim.
My extra spice comes from that because I'm watching people back this guy and I'm wondering why. This is why I said we're
Arsenal fans, but we're letting Arsenal fans come in and say that Moreno's better than Rasmus Højlund, and we're just listening.
Okay, no, I didn't do that.
And do you know what? You know when we do it to rival fans, I call people like Saka Limp Biscuit, yeah, or back in the day when all of us, I know everyone here has probably said it, call Maguire fridge when that phase was going. We do it to every player because it's just what comes out of our mouth. And then like a couple of years down the line, then we're like, oh, did we do too much? It is what it is nowadays. And to be fair, the footballers probably do it the same. They probably do like how we talk. They probably do the same. I don't think it's actual hate. It's just stuff that comes out of people's mouths.
Personally, I don't think Rasmus Højlund is as bad as people make him out to be. But I also don't think he's as good as what people make him out to be. I'm not
just not a United striker. He's just not. It's simple. He's not a United striker. He's not a United level striker.
Yeah. He's not developed into one yet, though. But he's very young, man. That's one thing that people are forgetting as well. He's been thrust into the first team, like expected to be the man.
Okay, I don't mind you saying that, right?
Fucking hell.
He's got no basic fundamentals.
Go on, Joe.
All I was saying that he got thrust into the first team, you're expecting to be the man, yeah, with no support whatsoever. And then in the second season, they bring in Xerxes, who's not even a striker, so he still gets no rest. And he's had no time to improve, really. We're just judging him on as a young striker who should have maybe even gone on loan. Let's have it real. But anyway,
but Joe, the basics of football.
Sorry. Hold on, John, because I wanted to say something, right? But now you've just added extra more. I don't understand when people say he hasn't had the time to develop. He's literally been our starting player for 2 seasons.
Bro.
That's
sometimes people should have developed on the main stage.
No. I'm talking about this as a real football person now. Yeah. The one thing that we always give young people, we say, oh, he hasn't had enough games. He never gets enough game time. He never gets enough game time to improve. Rasmus Højlund is the complete opposite. He had maximum game time, and he's getting worse, not better.
Right, but can I just make a point to that? Can I make a point to that? Let me just respond. Like, when you say when we say young players don't have enough game time, what do we give them young players when they don't get enough game time? We send them out on loan to a lower league, to a team that has less eyes on them, to a team that less pressure on them. Rasmus Højlund's been put into the centre of attention for Manchester United at a young age. He's been forced.
One question to that. Why are you coming to Man United?
Can I finish my point?
All right, go on.
He started as Manchester United striker. Who do we have as backup for him in case we needed?
Oh no, you're a bit quiet. You need to come closer to your.
Let me get a bit closer. So who do we have as a backup for him in case he got injured, or in case we didn't want to play him? We had Martial, who's always injured. We had Rashford, who was playing out on the wing instead. We had Garnacho, who's a winger as an attacker. We had Sancho, and we had Amadou, who never got played. They were our attackers. He was the only striker we had for the club, and he was forced into being forced to be in the main man for us at a young age when he wasn't ready for it, clearly. And if you said,
you see now the player goes on loan to
a team with less responsibilities.
Wait, sorry, I just have something. This man came out when we started the 3-4-3, had an interview and said, I am more comfortable in this formation because I played it at Atalanta. He's gone on after 23 games to score 1 goal. Yeah. You know, there might be agendas, but 1 goal in 23 games, if you're 22 or not, or a young striker, is shocking. And I don't want to. Hang on. Wait. Sorry, KG, just right. The Arsenal game. Cheeto had 3 chances in 55 minutes. There was people on here saying Højlund never gets a chance. Højlund doesn't have this. Højlund doesn't have that. Like there's hate towards him, but for me, a lot of the criticism has been totally justified to Rasmus Højlund this season. 3 goals in the league. I don't care. At 22, whatever, 3 goals in the league is outrageous.
£72 million player.
And can I also state the last time, I think who did we beat? It might be Man City. This man was out on Instagram. I was like writing poems, brother. You can't just do something like score a goal and then do nothing for ages. Be writing poems, bro. And then you're doing the Ronaldo celebration.
Right, but can I make a point? Can I just respond to what Abs was saying a second ago as well? Abs, you said, why did he come to Manchester United? What young player?
Well, I didn't say that, but yeah, go on. That's on the Glazers for me.
You were going to ask that question, though, weren't you? You got half.
No, I said that. I said that.
Sorry, my bad, Joel.
Right, is that racism?
Nah, this is coming.
Yeah, he can't see you, bro. He can't see you.
I can't see who's there.
Bro, I'm offended.
Bro, no one cares, bro. He can't see you. No one's cameras are on, bro. What's wrong with us?
Nah, but I just have.
What you trying to tell me? My voice is not distinctive.
So what you saying that black people got sad voices? What you saying?
Oh my god, move on.
I'm saying my voice is different.
God, you might chill. Stay on topic. You might chill.
I'm joking. Go on. I'm pulling it.
Football time. This is football time, right? You're eating into football time. Come on.
He's a young kid who's just been offered a chance to go to Manchester United and be a striker there. What young kid's not going to accept that chance?
Then be a striker. What's he complaining about then, bro?
Then do the job that you're being paid to do, bro. We're not doing this sentiment bullshit anymore.
Wait, hold on. When we was waiting for players like Rashford, Martial to turn a corner and stuff, we were saying they haven't been coached, and that's the reason why they haven't scored goals. Man United went through that Ten Hag era, Ten Hag moment when we were playing really rubbish football, and then we had to adapt to that football from Ruben. And at first, he was trying to work on defense. Do you not feel that now he's actually getting in the attacking side of the game? We're now creating chances and getting better. So the team wasn't there ready to even score those goals and finish those chances. Are we not going to give any leeway on that? Or is it just,
I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to disagree with that because even when Amrin first came, we were still creating a lot of chances. Like I don't know what the number is now, so I might be wrong. Someone can correct me in the comments, right? But we went through a period when we made 53 clear chances and converted less than 9%. That is not.
Then remember, he had the least shots in the Premier League or something. He had less shots than defenders in that.
The heck's point is that, bro?
Do you not remember? He's taking 9 shots. That
was before Emeren, KG. KG, that was before Emeren. That stat came out before Emeren came. So when Emeren came and he came up with an interview saying that he's happier playing, like Wajid said, he's happier playing in the system. We all thought, okay, we're gonna see a better Rasmus, but actually the basics, for me personally, it's the basics of football: the touch, the pass, the run, the making of space. The reason why Chido got 3 chances in a short space of time is because he's just better. His football ability, his mental football ability is better. Simple as.
But then I hear what we're saying, yeah. But then when we look at him take the kind of finish that he took in that game, do we not say that there's a good striker there? But he just needs to know how to. Does he not need coaching? Is he above coaching? Is he above coaching?
I'm going to let me answer this one. Yeah.
Fundamentals he needs, man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm going to. So yes, the goal against Leicester, he took it very well. Yes. Right. We can say that he didn't look like someone that hasn't scored in a long time, but he also had a lot of time and space to do that, right? As a professional player, if you got time and space like that, it has to go in the back of the net, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So my biggest problem, remember, I haven't liked this guy since last season when we were going back and forth. But my problem is I saw when I looked at his basics. As a football player, as a striker, I said he doesn't have it. He looked more like a winger to me, right? Because where he was going as a striker, he wasn't going in the right places. Chido, that 17 showed him in 35 minutes about being in the right players. 17. He doesn't have that striker
and that's not
mentality, that thinking,
Can
that
I just
hunger.
interject quickly because I'm going to have to leave now. But
yeah, go on.
I'm just going to have to go now. But Joe's guilty. I give him a hot chip about 15 times over, and shit ownership manager.
Shit ownership manager. Say less. Well,
Can I just say something real quick, though?
Go ahead, jump in.
Because we spoke about this on my channel last night, and I said, you know what the issue is with this whole Rasmus thing is that it doesn't matter what aspect of his game gets criticized, and I mean his game. I'm not talking about the personal stuff because that's useless. Is that people go out of their way? It doesn't matter what we're criticizing to then come up with excuses for what we're criticizing, and it gets ridiculous because now people are blaming chance creation. Are you blaming his teammates for him not being able to score a goal? So other people must help him score a goal.
What about Delo and not passing to him when he clearly should have?
But how are the other people able to score goals in the team, KG?
But what about Delo? Literally, I hear what you're saying, but if they're not passing to him, how's he going to score?
But
what
how
Delo absolutely not? Wait, you saw that moment. Delo absolutely ignored him, bro, and went backwards. That's mad. No one can explain that.
But is that all the
I think there's a lot of things that everyone's missing. I think everyone's missing certain things. I think, first of all, people are talking about stats and about the chances that we created. I think everyone's forgetting that Garnacho, Bruno, Ahmad, they were taking a lot of shots. They weren't actually assisting Rasmus. Another thing that people are failing to understand is that Rasmus, he is not the type of striker that makes and creates his own goals. He's the type of striker that
he's got.
So you know what? I'm glad God did that to him.
Mr. Dan,
Yeah,
go on.
so-
He's coming back. Mr. Dan. No, he got taken out.
Can I give you a step?
WJ Barrett go, and then after John Morgan, you jump in.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so listen to what everybody's saying about Rasmus. He isn't my favorite striker, but how many elite strikers are available right now or out there who are doing business, scoring 15 to 20 goals a season? I think the whole get up of a striker has completely changed. We're playing in an era of systems. The system has been wishy-washy for Rasmus for many, many years. Me personally now, I'm going to watch everybody on what date is it? When's the final? 21st of May, right? 21st of May, right? KG. I'm telling you now, purple patch incoming. It's here. I'm telling you, purple patch incoming. It's here. Right?
What does that mean,
Rasmus
though?
Højlund.
What does that mean? Are you saying that we're going to win it?
I don't think we're going to win it. He's coming to form at the right time. I'm telling you,
You've gone straight to the final. And you haven't even thought about the Leon game. Don't you want to think about that one?
Think about when this happened last time with Rasmus, when he started scoring goals. He can score goals, you know. It's confidence. It's just about confidence with Rasmus. He's not my personal number one choice, but he will make the difference in this team.
So are you letting him stay next season? Are you letting him stay? Are you keeping him for next season?
The fee was a madness, crazy, but I wouldn't get rid of him. Because we're not going to get the money back from him anyway.
What happens if he doesn't have this purple patch? Then what? Because you're saying that the purple patch is coming. So what if it doesn't?
Put me up in court, but trust me.
Say less.
Say less. Say less.
That's crazy.
You know what?
Wait. Hold on. I gotta write that down. I just gotta write that down. So hold on 1 second. Potential.
That's crazy. Man wrote his sentence.
WJ Barrett said he's ready to go to court for. He's ready to go to court for Rasmus. Ready.
I'm even. You know what? I'm even going to put my face on the line.
Yeah. Hey,
so can I ask
business? No, John Morgan was gonna John Morgan wanted to respond to something, and then after whoever's next.
Yeah, so what I wanted to say was I wanted to bring up a stat, but I can't trust. I don't trust it, so let me not say it. Otherwise,
don't do a mark-in. Don't do a mark-in, bro. And hey, KG, what's going on with mark-in?
Bro, forget about Markin, man.
Forget about him.
Hold on. Hey, all right. What about Joe? Joe, I haven't seen no ice bucket challenge, man. What's going on?
Wait. Let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic, please.
Sorry, guys.
WJ Barrett, right? With Højlund, you're saying that a purple patch is coming in, right?
Yeah.
Did we not get that?
No, that's funny.
That's funny. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it because I haven't seen it before. Yeah, sorry. Going back to what I was saying, right? We've seen that purple patch last season. If he does another purple patch this season, like KG asked, so are you saying we're going to keep him from next season because we like the purple patch system?
No. Realistically, it's too expensive for us to sell. We do need a bagsman to come in. We need Usselman, 100%. But we do need a number two, and I'd be happy for Rasmus to be the number two to a bagsman.
So are you saying that Xerxes is not a striker at all then? Because what's Xerxes here for then?
He said it's a 9.5. It's not even a 9.5. It's a 10. He's not a striker.
Xerxes is going to be a 10.
In my opinion, I hope you're right about the purple patch here, because if this guy's scoring goals, I'm adding extra 2 mil per goal onto his price tag in the summer, and I'm getting rid of this guy, bro. I do not care. Get rid of this guy. Get me a Osman, someone who can actually score goals. I'm sick and tired of having mediocre players in this squad.
Wait, hold on. Let me read these 2 super chats. Here you go. No football talk on here. Football talk. Here you go. Can I change my 10 streams for 10 memberships? That's what El Captain says.
I actually don't mind that. That's up to you, KG. And Wajid.
Hold on. I'm going to go to the judge, or do we go to the community? It's up to you. Like,
go to the judge.
Throw it to the community.
Threat to the community. There you go. Cool.
I would have said yes. Money in the bag, bro. Why are you taking money in the bag?
I don't think I should have I don't think anyone should have individual say on someone's finances and stuff like that. That's why.
Bro, it's either yes finance, no finance.
KG, is up to you to say yes. I don't know how the Nigerian is not saying yes.
I'll go to the
Bring up NN's comment. Bring up NN's comment as well.
Oh, and then what's
everybody's gonna ask to change now.
Yeah, get your money up, bro.
Nah, but we gotta do it fairly, bro. So if the street,
what type of
No, NN's gotta be 20 memberships because his was two spins.
Yeah, KG, what kind of African are you, bro?
Bro, I
thought this is your full-time job. You get paid well then. Okay, no problem.
No, it's my full-time job.
No problem.
Bro, I'm even getting to TikTok to try and see if I can make money there, bro.
And then money is being handed to you. You're saying, well, I go to the public.
Bro, I want
to.
I'd be hurt. Listen, yeah.
KG, I swear people don't make barely any money off of TikTok, though.
Nah, but listen, I'm gonna see.
Unless you're opening up for like a TikTok shop or something, like you're not telling us something. I don't know what you're selling on there.
I need to see what happens, bro. I'm getting to dig for gold, bro. Let's see what happens, bro.
KG, I hope your wife doesn't see this.
You have better chance mining crypto, bro. What doing?
No, when your friends are telling you you're not gonna make it, bro. Wait, everyone's in there saying, no, you're not gonna make it.
Brother, unless you're opening up a TikTok shop, I don't think you're making peas off a TikTok.
We're trying to help you take the membership, bro. That's why we're trying to help you, bro.
You're not getting out the oh, my friends. Let's get back to work. Hold on, let's get back to work. But yeah, El Caps just did, bro.
Riri's here.
Yeah, go on, El Caps. Drop the 10 membership.
Hey, KG, quick question for Pav.
Oh man, I kind of wanted to say that I'm keeping Rasmus. I don't give a crap what anyone says.
Yeah, quick question for Pav.
Yeah, God, Pav. Okay.
All right, Pav. You see what? Yeah, see, you want to get rid of Rasmus. So if you're thinking of getting rid of Rasmus and then getting a more established striker, would we get another striker then to assist the actual pronounced striker that we get in?
What? Like we need a rotational striker? Is that what you want about? Like we need someone to jump in when? Yeah, of course. Yeah, but Rasmus sent it. Rasmus sent it.
Chido.
Yeah, but
I do not trust the guy to come in. Yeah, in case Osman can't play, I do not even trust the guy to come in and get some goals. Yeah, find me someone who used to play like Chicharito, bro. Find me one of them sort of players.
Pav, I feel what you're saying, yeah, but you see how KG got done with Xerxes, right? Look at the quick turnaround about Xerxes' performance. I know we've had Rasmus for a little bit longer. I know we've had. Hold on, guys, 1 second. I know we've had Rasmus for a little bit longer, but you do have to understand that everyone's learning time frame is different. You understand? Everyone takes different amounts of time to learn, but once they have learned their trade, they're very good at what they do. Look, we were all gunning Anthony, and I don't want Anthony back at Man United, but look at what how he's performing at Real Betis. Yes, a different league. It's different than the Premier League. We do all understand that, but I think our problem here as Man United fans is that we lack patience and we don't give these players enough time. I think if we get a renowned striker and we have them as who we depend on, and we have Rasmus to come in and sprinkle a little bit of this and that now and again, if he doesn't perform in that situation, then get rid of him. He
was learning under Ruud van Nistelrooy to start the season.
Guys, let's be real. Players need that development. Was Ahmad ready before those loans? Those loans were so crucial.
He wasn't really getting the chances, though. He wasn't getting the chances like Rasmus is getting the chances.
I'm saying those
loans. He needed those loans.
Didn't we send David Beckham on loan? Didn't we see David Beckham on loan back in the day?
We sent him to Preston.
Can I ask you a question, KG?
So you're saying that we should send a Rasmus 70 mil striker, that we pay for to what, the championship or something, or is that what
you're blaming him for incompetence? Pav, you're blaming Rasmus for the incompetence of those. Hold on, Rasmus.
For 12 to 13 years, I'm not doing it anymore. I've said this. I've had enough of giving players patience. We've done it with Martial, Rashford, Lingard, all of them. Why should I carry on giving people time? You've been here 2 years. You should have started
Pav, you know what? Pav, I get where you're coming from.
We can't
Pav,
wait till he's 26 or 27 for him to start doing something.
Facts.
No, just give him 2 more years.
No, not 2 more years.
2
Come
more
on,
years.
man.
What
What
are
are
you
you trying
doing
to kill
here?
me? You're trying to sit, bro. You're trying to put me in a grave, bro.
Pav, how old is he? Pav, how old is he?
22.
I think he's 22 or 23. Someone put
He's
it in the chat
22.
earlier.
I'm saying, giving them up to 23. Do you know what, Pav? The problem is you have been
But we still
scarred. We all
got
have.
Xerxes. We still have Xerxes here, so one of them
I
two
know,
have
but
to go
Xerxes is
anyway.
number 10. Xerxes is
One of
number
them
10.
two
I
have to
believe.
go.
You see the difference between your Ahmad, your Xerxes, all of those other players that took some time to develop and to get used to the league and the team and things, is that they actually had ability that you could see. Okay, they have a first touch. Okay, they can get on a half turn. Okay, they do have something about them. Rasmus Højlund only has pace and a shot. That's in everything that he has. So giving him time.
John Morgan, you flawed your argument. Your argument's flawed already. Because if you remember, Rasmus has scored some sick goals, like serious strike and taken goals in Europe. Listen, bro, go back and look at his goals, bro. His goals is of a striker.
Mr. Dan, can I just finish quickly?
All right.
Is that okay?
Sorry.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that these players that we first was a bit doubtful about, but now are playing good, had something they had something to work off. Rasmus Højlund doesn't have that what we need him to work off, because that's what he needed to get in academy level. You know, you must get a first touch in your academy in under 14, under 16. That's when you get a first touch. You get a weight of pass in under 14, under 16. That's where you learn your trade of football. Basis of football don't come when you're 22, 23. Basis of football come when you are 14, 15, 16, so that when you get to the higher intensity level, all of that stuff is natural to you. Rasmus Højlund is not a natural fluid bowler. He is a
John Morgan, can I ask you a question? I hear where you're going. Can I ask you a question? Have you, as an individual and as a human being, stopped learning?
No, you don't get what I'm saying.
Okay,
you don't get
okay. Let me explain this. Let me say something. You, as long as you put practice in, you never ever stop learning.
Okay. I've got to cut in now. I've got to cut in. I've been respectful. Sorry, John. I'm going to cut in. Right, guys. What is the essence of development? What components do you need to develop a player?
Thank you.
The most important thing that you need to develop a player, because why we send players on loan, is game time. Has Rasmus got maximum amount of game time? Yes. Has anything he's done improved in that game time, in that window? Has his first touch improved, passing improved, shooting improved, movement improved, heading improved? No. Sorry. I have to say this. Nothing has improved with the maximum and the best environment, which is games. Nothing has improved. So what are we waiting for? What are we giving him another year to do? And then in that next year that we're giving him, we're going to then put someone on top of him. So he's going to get less minutes and less development time. Guys, have you guys ever watched it, bro? You guys are actually planning to do the opposite of what he needs next season to help him.
That's enough.
Wait,
is fooling you guys or something.
Hold on. This is what's mad. This is what's mad. Because right now, everyone's telling me to go back to the court case. But then look at where in football covers. What do you know what, bro? I don't even know. Right now, I've seen the chat.
That's the reason why you take I said to you yesterday, I put it. Expect the unexpected, bro. Anything can happen.
Good conversation though, because let me respond to what I'm hearing from from Abs right now. Abs is saying all this stuff of has he improved, has he done this, bro, the team was in a shit situation. The manager didn't even understand the players, and we had Ten Hag that was fucking shit up. So
hold on. KG, that does not affect individual ability. How does Ten Hag's football affect him controlling the ball? How does Ten Hag football affect him controlling the ball? How does Ten Hag football affect him passing the ball?
Okay, but can we not say that touch that he plays into Xerxes, that's not a touch he's taking when he doesn't have confidence? Because I saw him play that ball. You know when they get a penalty, he passes, he cushions it into Xerxes. Is that not a good touch?
A broken clock is right. A broken clock says the right time twice a day.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm
Just because he did one touch does not fool me onto every other touch he's done.
Hear me out. I'm saying that this kid lost confidence and he weren't able to look after the ball. Can we all agree that he lost confidence?
KG, hold up. Fans, have waited years. Fans have waited years for Lukaku's first touch to improve. Did it ever improve?
So I've got to jump. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh, say less. That's different though. That is different.
It's not different, but it's not. Because Lukaku's touch, was the same when he was young, all the way up until now.
At least Lukaku's scoring goals at that age. I'm just saying.
But here,
I'll be honest.
You know what? At least the has something that works. He can score a goal.
He's not the article. No one believed Elanga was going to turn into this player, did they? No one here can say that we believed it because when saw him, no one knew Elanga was going to turn into what he is now. No one believed that.
Wait, we see this.
It's not like he's become a very, very.
Langa's not a world beater. He's not. He's got better than he was at United. Come on, man.
It's not amazing.
Okay. And, by the way, why has Elanga got better than his time at United? Guess what he's doing? Playing every week. And he's playing every week.
The system.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I get exactly where you're coming from, and sometimes I still think that a certain environment where someone is given games to improve can make the difference. Now, are you all? I'm going to say this to Abs and to Pav and to anyone that doesn't really like Rasmus or doesn't think he's going to cut it.
Yep.
Are you willing? 18 months from now? 18 months from now, if Rasmus is scoring
I'm not
more
giving
than
him
17 goals,
18
no. I don't mean at Man United. Hold on. Listen. This is not at Man United. It's not at Man United. This is in totality. Wherever he goes, if we get rid of him and goes to another club, I would say that in 18 months, Rasmus will score more than 17 goals a season. Okay, are you guys willing to say that you believe that? Hold on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. No. It doesn't matter what he does at another club. It does not matter. It does not matter what he does at another club because we've had players leave this club and do amazing things at other clubs. So it doesn't matter what
exactly. So where coming from?
You're not understanding the point. What we care about is what he's currently doing at our club. It doesn't matter what he's going to go do 2 years' time at another club. Because we've seen people do that already, and we do not care.
I just want to point out to people, right? If he goes back to Italy, right after spending time with us, he might cook. And you know what? Because McTominay is doing that, but McTominay was right in front of us, and we didn't like it, right? He might go to Spain and do an Anthony. I don't know how many of you are actually watching Anthony's game. He's doing exactly the same thing he was doing at United, but he was getting away with it. I also want you guys to remember when Ronaldo was here, and I'm going to a big example. When Ronaldo was here, he was going 40 goals, 41 goals a season, 46. When he went to Real Madrid, he did 72. Does that not spell that the league is easier? Does that not spell that the European League is easier for people like that? So if he goes back to Italy and starts scoring, bruv, close your eyes. It doesn't matter. He couldn't do it in England. That's the important point.
And that's the reason why everyone points to the shirt being so heavy. Not everybody can come into this team and be an amazing player. Not everybody can come in and do bits at this team. And doesn't mean that you didn't do well at this team, that you are cooked as a footballer. No, just means that you couldn't cut it at Man United. That's simple. And when we get upset, this is my problem with people that want to give chances. Now, I'm also one of those grace people that want to give chances, but I think I have to change. Why? Because if you give chance, you end up giving so much chance, you go years without a trophy. You go and the standards drop. Now we want to give chance to Rasmus. We want to give, oh no, McTominay was good. Oh no, look at Anthony cooking in La Liga. Oh no, look at this. Oh no, look at that. Reality is, Man United is a big club. And at this big club, you need to perform. And if you don't perform, unfortunately...
I agree.
John, this is the day I'll be waiting for John to turn heel. John has turned heel. Thank you, John. I wanted to see
your
it for a long time.
your perception would change. Your perception would have changed if we purchased Rasmus for 20 million or 25 million. If we purchased Rasmus for that fee and the fact that he's a young player, you guys wouldn't be going at him as much as you are now. It's because we have an incompetent board that purchased him and do not know what they're doing in negotiations. So therefore,
his performances on the pitch has nothing to do with the board.
Yeah, man.
No,
I'm sick and tired of everything on the pitch being blamed by the board. Yes,
I didn't say
the business and
it
finance
had anything
side,
to do
but
with
it's
the
got
board.
nothing to do with how people perform on the pitch. He's been our and out striker for 2 years.
But it affects your decision.
I can separate between one goal in 23 and the board. If we are here this time next year and he goes through the same patch then what? He's had an extra year, then what?
Let's say he does this purple patch thing and he helps us win the Europa League. Does you lot's opinions change?
No, it's not.
If he's significant in our run if he's very significant in our run and we win the final and he scores these goals and stuff, does that change your opinion?
My opinion is based on how many assists he gets. My opinion is based on the service that they give you. If Rasmus has about 3-4 chances in a game and he's missing it every single time, every single game he's having, then yes, I absolutely agree with everyone. But I just when I see Rasmus, I just don't see him getting the type of service that other strikers in the league are getting. If he was missing chances day in, day out,
I asked a very important question and everyone said no to it. Just simply. I just asked you, look, if he helps us, if he's significant, like plays a serious part, scores a lot of goals from now to the end of the season and helps us pick up that cup, that means nothing to you lot.
Hold on, Amrabat. Yeah, hold on, John. Hold on. Amrabat helped us win the FA Cup. Did he stay? He got sent back.
Amrabat helped us in one game.
No,
but Amrabat was not a permanent player. Was on loan.
Last season we were in the same position. Just hold on, Kenny.
I'm just saying.
Last season we were in the same position.
Kenny hasn't got to speak, so let Kenny speak. Josh is in here as well. Then you can speak, John. Go on, Kenny.
So yeah, I think a lot of people are forgetting that when we signed this dude, we were not supposed to sign him as our main striker. We're supposed to sign Harry Kane or an established striker, and then he was supposed to be a backup striker. That was the plan from day one.
Email backup.
Let me finish.
Go on, continue.
Yeah. So we bought him as a back. He was supposed to come in as a backup striker to whoever was going to be the main man as a striker. We didn't get Harry Kane. We didn't get any striker who was established to lead the front line. We ended up having just him as a player. So he had to play. So he was thrown into the lion's den. So you can say like he did. So part of him not being prepared enough. Yeah, you can say like he needs more game time. But sometimes we always say like we burn out players or we throw players under the bus when things are tight, and then we give them too much responsibility. That's what's happening to Rasmus. He was thrown into a position where he cannot handle the pressure. He was supposed to be coming off the bench, and everybody just put all the weight on his shoulders to carry a team like United. And then here we go back again saying like you're a shit striker. No, the development was not really good and fundamentally right for him to develop as a player. Period.
Solid. Go on, Josh. Solid point. I'm gonna bring Pavan everyone back.
You know, the thing is, KG, to answer your question, right, the one that you asked everyone. If Rasmus does help us win the trophy and he scores the goals and the important ones, you guys can hear me, okay, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Wouldn't that be the ideal time to sell him? It would be the best time to cash in on him, wouldn't it be? Because
if he scores all those goals and helps us win
Yeah, because you're keeping the same energy for all the other players who are putting some value on their name, so you might as well cash in on him as well. Because this is the time you want to back Amarim and you want to sell players to bring in other players. So wouldn't you sell him, cash in on him, and bring in the actual bagsman to help him win? Achieve his goals. Wouldn't you do that?
Mine is the same. If we're gonna get rid of him for us, if we're gonna bring in if we're gonna swap him for Osterman, I'm doing it, and I'll go and get another youth development striker. I'll go and get Delap. I'll go and get Delap. But then I don't know if we're gonna do that. If that's an option on the table, I'm absolutely getting for that. But then I still believe that I think there's a player there. I honestly thought there's a player there that lost confidence.
What do you see in him? What do you see in him that you think is a player there?
Garnacho's goal drought was longer than Rasmus, and he was shooting. He was actually shooting. That's how mad it was. And I don't know if you lot like Garnacho as a player, but I believe he's a good player there. He just lost it.
On that point, I would say is the fact that I keep the same energy for a lot of the players who actually don't perform, and it's maybe right place but wrong time kind of conversation. You may see something in Rasmus. He might have it long term. You can give him the minutes. You can put him as a bench option for a senior striker. But the issue is it's just the wrong time, and we need to build the club first.
I'm hearing that. Actually, go on, John Morgan.
So you asked the question if Rasmus Højlund goes in a purple patch and scores us so much goals, do we keep him or will our opinions change? All right, KG, we asked that same question last season. If Erik ten Hag wins us the FA Cup and we get into the Europa League, do we keep him? We won the FA Cup, we kept him, and we were still terrible. He still got sacked, and we worse off now than if we had to sack him in the summer. So to answer your question, I think that answers your question, because the reality is you can't take away 29 or a whole 3/4 of a season because of your purple patch that's coming up hopefully now soon.
But then your manager wasn't there for that long though. So I heard the
KG, let me help you with this one, KG. John Morgan, you cannot compare a player and a manager. You don't substitute managers.
Oh my God!
You don't substitute managers.
This motherfucker, excuse my language. This motherfucker. If you don't hold on. Sorry. If you don't get your ass in here right now, don't try and give takes. If you don't pull up, pause the damn thing. If you don't pull up right now.
Criminal.
Bro, this man's always been there in the shadow. You know it. You know this man's been sitting in the shadow, bro, watching every day.
This is the perfect day. This is the perfect day.
KG, I have something to say. I said something to say. Because that criminal said that Rasmus can thrive and contribute, I no longer stand by my decision with Rasmus now. I'm pulling out.
Yeah, there you go.
KG, can I
I didn't even read. I didn't even see what he said in the chat. I just saw Mark N MEFC. Mark, pull up now. Mark. Now,
hey, KG, we sort out Joe before Mark shows up, because then we're definitely leaving.
No, I'm telling you, I don't care all the stakes. Mark, pull up right now, bro. This is something.
You need to enter the studio. The studio's full. You need to kick some people out.
All right, I will.
Hey, I'm out. I'm gone.
No, bro, we need to sort out Joe. Why is he running?
Yeah. All right, cool. Actually, Joe.
No, that can happen another time. This is way more serious. That can happen another time.
I'm not running anywhere.
This is way more serious. This guy, has been running for time, bro.
KG says he's banned. KG says he's banned. He can't pull up.
Banned from where?
I don't know. He said, someone
KG, the mods are like banning his comments and stuff like that. Unbanning, because people are someone's deleted his comment as well.
All right, wait, no, but he can still hit the link and jump in.
Oh yeah, he can still hit the link. No one else hit the link, please.
No one else hit the link. He has to pull up, bro. Stop, you lot, for this moment. We must hear from this guy. This guy is a beyond criminal, fam. No. How dare he write this? What did he even say? Man's talking like we got a senior striker. There's no wait, needing rest or getting injured.
Bro, how is he casually coming? Bro, why is he talking casually like nothing's happened? Coming casually like that, bro. You think we're goldfish or something? Like we're gonna forget? The North remembers. Remember your Game of Thrones. The North always remembers.
This is absolutely criminal. This one here is criminal. On, I think this is.
KG, do you want to get more upset? You know he did a live stream like 2 days ago.
He's a dickhead, bro.
No. Where is he? Pull him. Yes, fuck him.
No. This is actually diabolical. All this coming and then running.
I've unblocked him just to call him, bro. Nah.
Nah.
Yo.
No, yo. Yeah.
I was told I was banned. So I just watching. I just happened to be watching at the end of my lunch hour.
Bro, listen.
We just all I want to know. Yeah. Are you anywhere near your computer?
No, I'm in work.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Of course he is, man.
Block him back, bro.
Block him, man. Fuck off, man.
Friday is 1 p.m. I don't understand. We expect a man to be at home.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Fuck off.
Wait,
Get the fuck out of there, man.
Wait.
No, fuck off, bro. Leave him, bro. No.
Wait.
Just fuck him off, bro.
I've lost it.
All right, go back to airport day. Take us back to airport day. Take us back. What happened?
It was a madness, bro.
Tell us.
First, the train never show up. Then I take an Uber to the airport, and I had nobody behind the counters, bro, because the men striking all over the place. I don't know.
Uber. There's no Uber in Germany. What are you talking about? There's no Uber in Germany.
Right, I Ubered to the airport, and there was nobody behind the counter when I did get there. I was late.
Uber in Germany.
Send your Uber receipt.
What?
No. Can I ask you a question?
Me, you can send it to
Marken,
me.
are you at home currently?
No, he said he's at work.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Okay, so you're at work.
I'll be home on the weekend. Don't worry.
Don't tell us not to worry. We're worried. Yeah?
You cannot dictate, my friend, in this situation.
You men banned me already.
No, don't go anywhere. No, wait, hold on. I asked you on the day, do you have the chip when you was in the airport? Did you have the chip?
I didn't have it in the airport with me at the time, but I had the chip.
But you, hey.
So hold on. 1 second. No, hold on.
Wait. You were flying to do the challenge in the UK. How was you going to do the challenge with no chip?
Because I had another case with stuff in it.
Mark, give a straight answer, bro. You're stuttering everywhere.
Wait. So, how were you in the airport and then playing Xbox at the same time? I'm confused.
You lot hear what he said? He said he had a case and he sent the case to the UK ahead of him.
What is this a barrel? Is this a barrel that you sent back home?
I was going to Birmingham for work the day before, and then I was going to the game the following day. So I had to send the work stuff ahead. And then I was going to
put the chip in the work bag. So where's that? Where's that chip?
The chip is at The chip is at home. I will be doing the hot chip challenge this very, very soon.
I've not heard you say that before. Oh, Mark, that's interesting. You're saying that. At no point have you said I'm doing a hot chip and not done it. This is a new one. Like last Thursday, the Thursday before.
Wait, because this is something else. Wait, hold on. We need a woman, actually, because you're a liar. You're a liar. Riri,
serial liar.
I know, bro, because you're actually letting down the whole gender, brother.
What you're saying right now, we're just listening to this. You said you sent it's something that is. We couldn't send the chip to you because in the airport, apparently this is contraband. So you can't send chips in to Germany. But now you're letting me believe you sent a suitcase with a contraband chip to the UK.
Bro,
how was you going to do the hot chip
right now on this live, bro?
Right, I'm going to tell you right.
Which,
He said, let me honest. Let's let me honest. Go on. Be honest. Be honest.
Bro, listen, I work in touring, right? An event. So, you send equipment via shipping, right? The equipment packing cases and things, flight cases, they do their thing. The equipment, they don't really dig up in the equipment, like, it's sealed, right? When they send the cases be sealed. So, as a tour person who's tour, you just put stuff in the extra stuff in there so you don't have to lug it around with you. You understand?
Can I ask a question, KG?
Extra stuff in cases.
So you're openly admitting that you're
Wajid, let me ask him this
illegal
question. Why
things
would
that are illegal in
Wajid,
Germany
Wajid,
out of the country. So now you're admitting to a crime, yeah? Right? That's number one. Number two, Mark, I've just got a straightforward question, yeah? Have you ever had the chip? Like, because you're talking about doing the chip now. Have you actually ever had the chip?
I have the chip. Yes, I did, bro. I have the chip.
Mark, let me ask you this, Mark. Knowing that it's a contraband item, why would you risk your work equipment knowing that you could get sacked from your job if your work equipment got seized because you got contraband in there?
I'm going to show you the truth. I'm going to show you the truth right now. No, F this.
Go on, Joe. Go on, Joe. Go on, Joe.
I've been quiet for too long, bro. You're telling me this is the truth, bro. You never had the blood clot chip, yeah? This is the fucking truth.
Bro, I have
you
the
never
chip.
had the chip in your possession.
So why have you never given KG a video? It takes 2 seconds to record a video. You holding the chip.
Bro, the chip was always in the UK. This is the shit. No, shut up, bro. No, the chip was always in the UK. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. The chip was always here, yeah? And you had to get your ass to the chip. That's why you gave the fake video that you couldn't see your face. That's why he said, it's my chip, but we couldn't see your face. You couldn't go downstairs when you were sick to go get the chip. Remember that? You were sick, but you couldn't apparently go downstairs and pick up the chip and show it to us because you were sick and people was in your house. Brother, the chip was never in Germany, yeah? You need to come over here to get the chip. Now, somehow, obviously, because you didn't come to England, that guy has somehow sent you the chip now, somehow, through some contraband way, whatever, yeah, some bandulu where you've got it through customs, it's finally with you. So now you can talk up and say you can do the chip, fam. So now the chip is finally with you, you got chest to be talking. But don't lie to my face and tell me you ever had that chip in your possession, fam.
Bro, I had the chip in my possession.
Mark, just tell us the truth. Are you scared of spice? Are you scared of spice? Is this what it is? Just tell us the truth for once. Are you scared of spice?
No, bro, I'm going to do the chip, bro. I'm not scared of spice, bro. Relax. I just literally, bro, was sick and thing before I couldn't do the chip. No, I will do the chip.
Yeah, the cough one could demand. The cough was serious. The cough was serious.
Well, no, I said he got a cough, and then after he forgot to cough, then I reminded him he started coughing again.
Bro.
KG. So wait, hold on. So when are you doing this challenge? Wait, hold on. Where are you right now? Wait, where are you right now? What country?
I'm in work, bro. I'm in Germany. I'm in Frankfurt. I will be home probably tomorrow night, but I can't do the chip tomorrow night, bro. So,
KG,
Mark,
just
one more
end
question.
KG,
Mark, one
end
more
the
question
call.
from me, yeah?
Why are we doing this nonsense? KG,
Mark, one more question. Wait, I got a serious question.
On Sunday, are you doing the chip challenge?
I'll either let you know tomorrow. I'll message you.
He ain't doing nothing.
KG, write this down. KG.
It's gone. I put the phone down, man.
Anyway, write this down.
I wanted to ask him why is he starting to appear offline on his Xbox, but it still tells me that he plays EA.
Wait, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
KG, I don't know why you giving this man ear, son. Them youths from Trinidad, they learn from young to life to get pum pum, son. That man alive for everything.
There's other Trinidadians in the chat.
Don't incriminate the whole people. You can't do that.
It's not the whole people. No, I said what I said. I said the men them just learn from young to lie to get pum pum.
I know, but
they go lie for everything.
That's like saying like the IC3 youths in this country act a different way.
Riri, talk to this man. You're telling me that they do what?
I'm telling you, that men learn from young. Their father teach them to lie to get pum pum, brethren. So them lying all their life. That man never gonna tell any truth. No truth.
Mark, how do you respond to this?
You sound like a better Guyanese, bro. You sound like a better Guyanese.
Yeah, and you a liar Trinidadian. You a Trickadadian, bro. That's why you tricking all them men up in here. You tricking all them men up in here with your falsehoods. With all your falsehoods, you lying like a hoe that need $10, son, or a crackhead that need $10.
You gonna take Guyana out the what? Say that again,
bro. They're in South America, bro. Check the continent map. Guyana is in
what
South
does that
America.
mean, Mark? That's
geographically, yes.
We know that that's not the conversation we having right now. We having a conversation about you being a liar, like a crackhead fiending for a shot. You lying for $10.
Patties are nicer than doubles as well.
The worst thing is, you know the worst thing about this whole thing?
and they're blaming me. It's not my fault. I wasn't.
Bro, I would never deal with a Trini.
No, you're not gonna talk to Riri that.
I don't believe that,
You're
really.
not gonna talk to Riri.
Done the convo.
Diaspora. Wait, hold on. The diaspora wars. I didn't even know who was gonna walk in.
You knew exactly what you were doing.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, is do you know like obviously like with the to the world we're all like they're African, they're West Indian. The diaspora wars are worse.
You don't fight amongst ourselves like us Ghanaians and Nigerians.
Brother,
yes.
Brother, it's worse.
They hate Jamaicans the worst, fam. Are you mad?
Brother, no, big and serious, yeah. My uncle married someone from Montserrat. Madness.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, no,
that little small island.
Small island people. They think
I'm not gonna lie. That one surprised me a bit because I've never heard of Trinidadian before in my life.
Can you bring in El Captain?
It feels like it's not something it's not fresh. That someone said that before.
That's a bar. That's old school.
It's been about.
He said they're not even Caribbean, bro. How can you take Guyana out of the Caribbean, bro? Are you saying they're not Caribbean as well?
Because geographically they are actually in
South America.
They're in South America, but they're not South American in terms of the people group.
That's mad to take them out.
Bro, you don't even know the her. Yeah?
Bro, the diaspora wars are serious, you know.
This is another conversation.
You lot be getting at it like Nigerians and Ghanaians. I didn't even know about the South Africans and Nigerians, until recently, until Joe Morgan said he ain't wearing the shirt. I said, what?
Oh,
it's a real thing.
They hate us.
Can you bring in El Captain?
Wait. Hold on. We need to get back to work. He's not doing this thing. Could we deal with Joe, please? So we could, because it's a team.
Before we go to that, KG, NN's been in the chat saying he will do the 10 memberships instead of the shirt.
Do more. I think he should do more. It should 10 for Rasmus.
That's a lot of money.
It's all right. Is that fair then? 10 memberships is fair?
I think so.
10 memberships is £50.
No, because that's cheaper than the fucking shirt that he's gonna buy. He had to buy 2 shirts.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what it costs.
All right, so then KG, how many memberships should he do then?
15.
I think a light 15. 15 is makes
and then
sense.
If you drop 15 memberships,
there's your money. Yeah, cool. Now let's go. Hold on, Joe.
Roger, where are we on this? Is it Joe needs to
Riri first.
Riri and then me.
All right, cool. All right.
Oh, nah.
Anyway, I gotta go back to work, but Joe's guilty.
I'm not gonna go anywhere. Riri just woke up for this, fam. It's early for her. Remember,
Riri. I can't believe that.
Give me 2 minutes. I just got to come.
I can't believe that guy came in to lie to us. That guy came in to lie to us, bro. That guy came in again. I'll message you. I need to figure out. This guy.
Figure out what? No, figure out what? I beg you, tell us. Figure out what?
Joe.
Wait, hold on. This is what he said. I'll message you. I need to figure out what my wife has planned this weekend, broski.
Who said that?
Block him. KG, block. This is stupid now.
Wait. Married? When was he married?
That man is a Trinidadian, bro. I keep saying it.
When did he get married, bro?
That man is a Trinidadian.
KG apparently he's talked about his wife a couple of times, in fairness to him. He's never lied about that. Well, okay, I don't think he's lied about that.
So then who's he living with then?
Why? Look, everyone's like,
yeah, nah, his whole life is a mess, bro.
I think I'm not surprised because he's talked about it in the group chat before that he's married.
He's calling wifey. Married.
It's confirmed married, brother.
Is that like a green card marriage?
Hey, Riri.
Riri, you're gonna catch another case,
Nah. Yo, let me tell you something, KG. Let me tell you something. Hold up. Let me explain myself. Let me tell y'all something. Joe, you just said Jamaicans. Yo, I will take Jamaicans 20 times, brethren, over Trinidadians, brethren. I will take y'all 20 times over.
I'm going to disagree with that, man.
That man is a liar, KG. And y'all giving that man air. Yo, I'm tired of this, bro. He's a liar. Why are you giving him air, bro?
Wait.
Drown that man, bro.
Right, guys, we need to go back to football and the court cases.
That was real smooth, Dabs. That was real smooth. What great. That's great.
Let's go back.
Wait a minute. You know, Riri. She doesn't even know what she's doing. No, she's just saying it, bro. Riri said mad things on here, bro. Riri said Trinidadian.
Oh my god.
No Trinidadians. I'd rather Jamaican. Bro, Riri's been on fire, bro. Bro, these are normal charges, you know. These are like normal charges, bro. Like, is no one hearing it, bro? Okay,
bro, I see the charges, but I can't disagree with what she's saying.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Exactly. If you West Indian, KG, just like Nigerians and Ghanaians, bro, this diaspora, like Court said, we about it. Like, we about it. I'll take whatever charges. I'll stand on what I say. When it comes to the Caribbean. When it comes to the Caribbean, I'll stand on what I say.
Say it.
Guys.
Because when Nigerians and Ghanaians going at it, I don't say nothing. Y'all got y'all beef.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. There you go.
I don't even know where to go. And Joe, you can talk because you're Jamaican. You're happy about this, bro.
I'm not gonna try to catch a Rico in it, so I'm just gonna let her say it. Let's say a thing. But listen, look, if you want to go, let's get back to my case. You can't handle Riri's case right now.
Oh shit, Mark's pulled up. Oh shit.
Somehow Mark went home. Mark went home and pulled up.
My job is done here, KG. I'm out. See, I got him to pull up. What?
Riri's escaping the case.
Yo, Heifer, listen to my Heifer, right?
No,
what the fuck, bro? The show.
I feel like this is back.
No. We need to smooth out. We need to go off on a good
If it wasn't for my case, it would have been back with a vengeance so much, bro. Yeah, I swear now. Yeah,
I'll be honest, it might have to be back with the vengeance now after this last 10 minutes.
Wow. I feel like the back of bro, do afternoon show. I'm happy to do my case.
Yeah, this channel's not going to grow because everyone's going to remember the end. That's what I'm trying to say. Do a different ending.
Bro,
Hello Fresh, this is a serious channel, you know. Hello Fresh, it's not like this.
Ending, bro. I'm telling you, do not end on this.
Bro, do you know we've had?
Bro, it's surprising that I've not even caused any of this for once.
Imagine.
Oh my god! No, wait a minute.
Why?
Caribbean on you lot be beefing like us.
Bro, you don't know the half.
You lot's one because the Ghanaian and thingy one is there. Like it's an underbelly, but at least we kind of understand each other. Like, and then we keep it to jollof rice. Your lot's thing looks serious, bro. Our one's about it's a bit rice-ish. It's jollof will get into the conversation. Man is taking them up.
Brother, I've never called a woman. You know what? I'm not repeating it, but I've never called a woman that.
Don't you dare!
She called him a Trinidadian, though. We have to understand.
Yeah, but hold on, you see, that's different. That's different because I tell you something.
Wait, that's mad different.
No, hey, KG, if someone said, "Oh, Joe's a Jamaican because he speaks like an Englishman," that's a thing you're taking as like a.
But if someone calls Joe and see you next Tuesday, completely different, bro.
Yeah, that's a personal insult there, straight to the person. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna read these super. You know what? Let me read these super chats. How we back? We have to be readjudged, bro. Oh my god! How can he pull up after all this time and say what he said? And they're both standing on business. Guyana and Trinidad. I thought they would join together and like try to. This the only way to like battle back against like the mighty Jamaica, bro. You know what? It's above me, fam. You know when you just realize Do you know what? I can't, while I'm telling the truth, yeah. Do you know what really hurt me? When I did find out that South Africans ain't really feeding Nigerians like that. Bro, I'm in the raves, dude. And they hate me. Oh no. I'm in the attitude. I'm learning the dances. Learning Zulu, they hate me. I learned Zulu. You didn't know? I had no idea. Bro, my wife went to South Africa. She was wearing like a Nigerian. And they said, yeah, you should take that off. I said, what? Bro, I'm doing this in every rave. I can listen to Amapiano for 9 hours straight. I don't even need lyrics, bro. Man went from Amapiano to, no. How do you not know? I didn't know. Man, you little bro. So that time, yeah, when they took that tune, when they took the Tyler tune, make me laugh, make me lose. So it was beef. When we dealt with South Africa in, bro, bring me in. Bro.
Hey, you know what?
It's beef, you know.
No. So my brother had been to South Africa like 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Even he was like, views were great, women loved him, but the men looked like they wanted to kill him instantly, right? If it wasn't for the people he went with, the family he went with, he said, I don't think I was coming back out, because every time he spoke to a woman, yeah, he said he could feel all the eyes were going to kill him.
Oh my God! But me and you being the thing, bro. Me and you.
Listen. But the good thing is, yeah, we're doing it in London, in the UK. I want to go SA, yeah, but I'm not too sure. Bro, I am going. I'm actually going. I know I'm going.
No, I'm going.
I know I'm going. I know I'm going. Because the Nigerian me will also say, I'm going. Do me something.
Do me. Kill us. Kill us.
Hey, look at John Morgan saying link me. You see, that's the one I'm not linking. Him? No, I ain't linking him.
Wait. Yo, like Diaspora Wars. Blackman. Blackman. What's
bro?
You've had a
listen, you want to know? You see what you're saying, yeah? How you found out, how you didn't know, yeah? Do you know how I found out? Yeah? I was talking to a nurse on the phone, yeah? And I was like, oh, I like the accent. Where are you from? Jamaica? And she went, and she told me, you mean come from Jamaica? You're a Jamaican boy. You're a Jamaican boy. Me not Jamaican. I was like, whoa. I said, whoa. What did I do to offend you? She was like, you big island people think that everybody's from Jamaica, don't you? I was like, wow.
Oh my God. That's how you got the ringing. Nah,
bro, I was like, okay. Wow. I didn't remember. I left Jamaica when I was young, innit? 7, yeah? So I didn't know this. Wait
a minute. My internet's got funny as well. Wait, let me read these supers and get the hell out of here, man. Wow. We learned a lot about this. One thing I can say about this community here is we don't know how the day will end. We don't know how the stream's going to end. I wasn't expecting that from Mark Ed or Riri. Here you go, Crash. Big up to you. Red Devils Down Under. Thank you so much. It's international break. Mark is asking for the chair. Nasty. Here you go. Mark N is still the waste man we all know and love. This man who take 2 parachutes and tell other people it's not a long fall. Wait. I think I got everything. Sign a top striker and keep Rasmus's backup. We'll be cussing Ineos for not having depth in the striker position if the new striker gets injured. Absolutely. Rasmus is class. Let him develop. Players are not toys. Stop getting bored and attacking players. The whole team is shit except Bruno. I hear people silent about Maguire, Luke, Mount. Shocking. There you go. El Captain did what he needed to do. Adjourned, man. You lot. I'm gonna be, I think, on TikTok. I'll send the link out so you lot can know. But I'm gaming on TikTok. Actually, I'm doing the watch along, the England watch along on TikTok. So we'll see how that goes. I can't cross stream yet at the moment, so it's got to pull up and see me there. Let's see how much money I make over there. I'm gonna try a thing. Anyway, big up people. Stay blessed. I'm out.
Drop a bomb. Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance. Look at this. Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy. You're too lucky. None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that bomb. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.